What is up, guys? Graveyard here. It's been a while, I know, around 3 months or so, but I've been going through life and, it's hard sometimes and you just need a lot of time to yourself. And also with YouTube, it's just, there's so many options, so many things, I want to eventually make that I just kind of get like creatively, stuck in a way and just overthink it. So, but here, uh, I want to talk about the Black Ops 7. I almost said Black Ops 6, the Black Ops 7 beta for zombies in this video. Anyways, I'll talk about multiplayer a little later as well in a different video. But anyways, Black Ops 7 zombies. When they first showed that trailer of Ashes of the Damned, it got me really really excited. I really like the concept of this gigantic map where you can, it's a transit remake and now you have control of the vehicle instead of it just being a random bus that you have to wait for all the time, and then you get stuck in the fog when you miss it. I know a lot of people came out from the COD Next event. I think that's what it was. Some YouTubers were playing the maps, and the one big map, and they said, I wish we just had Ted on the bus and we didn't have to use this wonder vehicle, they're calling it, because it would give the map more personality, and maybe you're just going to not even use the wonder vehicle a whole lot because there's wonder spheres in the map where you can just jump and stuff. But I think the concept of wonder vehicle is really cool, and I'm definitely going to use it a lot. I think just for pure fun value, running over zombies, and who knows is out there in that fog you can collect as well. Maybe Easter eggs with the truck, that would be cool. Maybe they didn't show us everything about it, who knows. But anyways, in the beta we only got one tiny section of the map, Van Dorn Farm, which is farm from Black Ops 2 zombies. They're bringing back survival maps from Black Ops 2. They were all based on transit in that game, and in this game I have a feeling, and I hope this is true, that they'll take a survival map from, they'll take another survival map from this map because it's so big, and then when a new map comes out, every map will have its own mini survival map. That'd be really cool, which also kind of implies they'll be huge, and I kind of hope so, but we'll see. Anyways, this map is I really like this rendition of farm. I actually think it is better than the the first farm, because I think it's just having a wider area, and this is maybe a bit of an unpopular opinion, but I like how they have everything in the map. I like how they have the pack a punch, they have the wonder sphere, all the perks to get, because if that wasn't there, and especially just if they didn't have the new cursed mode coming out, which is what really got me interested in this game, which is classic mode, classic point system, no armor, none of that Warzone mechanic crap anymore. Thank God. I'm really excited for that. This map would be so boring without a cursed mode. Like, if there were no upgrades on this map at all, it was just pure survival, just your guns, that's it, on Warzone mechanics, this map would be garbage. I would kind of hate it. And also, that reminds me to say that I hope every survival map also has the curse mode. It should. If it doesn't, I feel like that's a huge miss. I feel like the whole concept of surviving zombies works way better in the classic point system, where each bullet gives you, points towards whatever else you need to buy. I just think that I think it works a lot better. I don't think this is going to work great. It's just a lot more clunky. You have to get the kill to get points, and yeah, they made it so if you melee with a headshot now, you get a lot more points, and that helps a bit more. And I know they fixed the points a little bit. It's a little better. It's a little harder to get points, which I like. So there's definitely a little tweaks here and there, but nothing will beat classic zombies, like not at all. Speaking of points, I want to talk about what they did to salvage in this game, at least in the beta. There's only one kind of salvage now, which I actually went back and played. I'm gonna make a video on this as well. I got planned. I'm scripting out This video is unscripted, by the way. Obviously, I'm just all over the place, but I'm gonna make a video on what is I almost forgot the game's name. It's so bad. Vanguard Zombies, because I went to go and play the round based maps in that game, and they only have one version of salvage as well, and I think it's a lot better. So I'm glad that they brought that over. There's not like there's one less currency, which is great. If they can always whittle it down, there should only be one, but at least there's only two now. And so it takes a lot longer to get salvage. It encourages you to hit the box more because it might be cheaper. You might get something better faster, which I really like. And also, I almost skipped over this part, but the big thing that strikes me about, this upcoming Black Ops 7 Zombies, especially this map as well, is the atmosphere is incredible. It looks great. There's like a dead family inside of this farmhouse, which looks so creepy. I really like the skybox. It looks awesome. It looks like you're in a dark dimension. I really like that. I just like the hanging zombies as well. I also saw one where I can't remember it, but there was a map that had this as well. But there's some like hanging zombies that are alive and you can still kill them. There's that in this map as well, and I like that. I like that aspect. It's just a nice little detailed touch to the map that makes it a little more creepy. Rotting corpses hanging from chains and all that. So I like that, and it just definitely feels more spooky. This is not the whole Liberty Falls debacle. This is not farm balls or whatever you call it, Liberty balls. This is a pretty fun map, and I can see myself coming back to this, especially on this could definitely turn into the new town map, if this has the classic point system as well. So I'm really excited for that. Now I want to go over to boss zombies. Boss zombies in this game, the bear, Zursa, and the Ravager. Yeah, they're called the Ravagers. Those boss enemies are actually really fun to fight against, and they feel new and unique, and they don't feel as bullet spongy to me either. The Ravagers are very easy to kill, but they kind of will swarm you on the later rounds, and they're so fast that they can outrun you if you don't have stamina, I'm pretty sure. So you have to be careful, and they do a lot of damage. They also steal your salvage, which is a unique mechanic. Another unique mechanic is during the max ammo rounds, they will, if you don't kill the last one, he might just run away with the max ammo, and the round will end and you won't get one. So I really like that. I like how it encourages you to really seek these things out and, slaughter them. So going over to the bear boss, Zursa, I think he's intimidating. I think the sound design is amazing. His design is great. Reminds me a little bit of the Thrasher. This is like the Thrasher if he was perfected, I think. He has those, those cysts you have to shoot off. It does a lot more damage, and that's where you're supposed to be aiming for. And I've noticed when you stun him, you can stun him with the, I think the stun grenades, and it's just really OP. I can see that being a strategy to take him down effectively. It stuns him, he'll stand up and he'll just not move for a while. And that made the boss a lot easier. I'm actually glad I, found that out. So I'm not like getting destroyed by him or anything like that. But also he has like a few little unique mechanics as well. Periodically, I don't know what triggers this, but he'll drop like these giant massive spores, and it'll kind of like deny a certain area of the map. If you're in there, they'll do damage to you, which is an interesting mechanic. You can destroy them as well, so get them off there, but he'll spawn multiple of them, so you gotta be careful and kill him fast. And he'll also shoot bees at you that will follow you and do damage. You can destroy those as well. But one mechanic that I think is really fun and terrifying in the bear is that if he scratches you, I think it's like a certain attack, but if he scratches you, you'll see like black on your screen, and it's guaranteed to do like a bit of damage over time. I think that's really scary and incentivizes you to, keep on the move and really just take them out as fast as possible. I love it. And I love how the map feels when there's more than one of them on the map. So boss design, hats off to Treyarch. It's not the damn amalgam, thank God. And no manglers yet, but there might be, because there's the mangler cannon, and they brought the Doppelgast back on round 40. So yeah, there's that. The last thing I want to talk about, I'm kind of going all over the place, but I'll talk a little about bit about the guns. The guns feel a lot better than Black Ops 6, at least the ones we have access to so far. They're guns from, BO4 and BO2 reimagined, basically. And I think they feel a lot more crispier than Black Ops 6. And overall, they just have a lot more character. The gun models look better. Just everything. It's a lot more polished. Yes, the core system feels like, Cold War and Black Ops 6, but this is the most polished, by far. And this, I feel like the game is starting to show the Treyarch art style a lot more as well. So it's definitely on the right track. I feel like Activision is forcing them to make COD just a conglomerate, which is, sucks. Just like an amalgam of just the same game over and over and over, instead of unique projects. They want to turn it into a service. Of course they do, to make money. But this game, I can see it distinguishing itself from the other games just fine, actually, I think. So far, I'm really enjoying Black Ops 7 Zombies. I'm super excited for Curse Mode. I'm super excited for Ashes of the Dam. This is the most excited I've been for Zombies since Black Ops 3, I think. Maybe Black Ops 4 as well. So, yeah. And I just saw that the custom HUDs for the game have been leaked. And there's two HUDs from Black Ops 3. The Shadows of Evil HUD, which is awesome. And the rest of the map's HUD, which is the classic crew HUD, which looks amazing. So really excited. That's what I think about Black Ops 7 Zombies, the beta so far. I can't wait for it to come out. I know the game looks pretty. I know looking outside of it without playing it, it looks terrible, but it's a lot of fun. So at least on the zombie side. I will be making a multiplayer video next, and yeah, I didn't play it as much, but I have thoughts on that as well. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to try to make more videos again. So yeah, I'll see you.